in a championship setting, and seemingly better than ever, this #1 contender in the women's flyweight division is ready to dethrone the champion. A lot of people believe she's going to get the job done here.
Yeah, a lot of people believe it because they see in her performances how good she is, how talented she is, how confident she is. She has done everything to make sure that she does not mess up or lose out on this second chance. She's done this before. It took a lot to get back. Tonight she intends to deliver and become the champion finally.
Perhaps got to be mindful of an adrenaline dump. She gave so much to the media and fans all week. I know she's fired up. Got to manage that energy in advance of the biggest fight of your life. All right, so Valentina Shevchenko back on the proving ground here tonight. You got to think some of these super fights are going to materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, at 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look to some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish. 7
title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017, and needless to say, she has not looked back. All right, let's get you the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, King Casey O'Neal. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
So nice mix of finishes for Valentina Shevchenko, an MMA pro dating to 2003, known primarily as a striker and a good counter striker at that, but very opportunistic when it comes to the submissions. Juliana Pena can attest to that. Shevchenko could secure a 7th career win by submission tonight.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Oh, nice right hand. Nice level change.
Back to the feet now.
Oh!
Oh, she cracked her up top there out of the clinch. Now closes the distance. Immediately gets the underhook. Now she gains some separation. O'Neal's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Fast pace here in the early going.
Oh, nice.
Takedown defense is there. She landed a nice left punch there. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. And she counters with a left hand. Left kick to the head. Volume striking as usual from Valentina Shevchenko on the feet. She draws a lot of confidence from her sister Antonina and, of course, her longtime chief MMA coach, Pavel Fedotov. Takedown defense holds up.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
3 minutes. There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh! Oh, nice high kick.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. Oh,
another one.
Counter punch landed there by Casey O'Neill.
Oh.
Just unable to quite find that range. There's the leg kick. That one checked by Casey O'Neill. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh!
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Well, this is as good a striking performance as we have seen from Valentina Shevchenko recently, and perhaps some of that has to do with her opponent's fear of getting taken down.
Well, she can't try to go forward too much because she'll get taken down or she's going to get countered. Valentina has shown time and time again that she can compete with the...
Oh! Big left hand there inside.
That one landed clean.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active with her head movement, or this cut is going to keep being the target and is going to keep advancing.
Oh, connecting with a series of punches here. She has most definitely found her range.
Oh, big elbow.
20 seconds left. Lead hook is good by Shevchenko. Oh, lands another hook. Round two straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, but not after serious damage was done. Great round there from Shevchenko. Caution, flammable. That horn signifies the end of the round, and quite frankly, after that knockdown with a head kick, I didn't think we'd get here.
It's a merciful horn. We're happy to hear the horn because she was getting brutalized. She was getting beat up to the body, but the big moment was when her opponent took the kick high and knocked her down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice leg kick there by Shevchenko. Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land, and now her opponent is limping, her opponent's wounded, her opponent's injured, and now watch the target be way more stationary.
And that one certainly found the target.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous round.
Well, she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown to end the beginning of the earlier round.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. O'Neal getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Shevchenko's back in half guard.
Oh, in the mouth.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always got to be careful here.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Shevchenko. Well, we sat down with her on Thursday. She said it's all coming together, and she has put on a striking clinic tonight. Clearly her best performance in the UFC.
The only danger was if her opponent could get her to the ground. She could not, and you saw what a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Well, she's got a swollen eye and the cut. So she continues to get beat in that same area. She's got to move her head. She's got to be offensive if she wants something to change. And now she has her back.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
O'Neal's, all right, the referee has paused the action here, likely to call in the doctor, yes, to look at this significant swelling on her. I'm not sure she's going to be allowed to continue.
John, she's gotten beaten up, and I mean, it's getting worse every time she gets hit. There is a lot of swelling.
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway.
Oh! She's wobbling bad, J.A.
Nice positional control here. Oh, my goodness. Back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
O'Neal's, oh, heavy shots raining down.
Good round.
All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. All right, the round is over, and O'Neal's eye is looking pretty bad. We'll see what the cut man can do with these 60 seconds, but you got to think both referee and ringside physician are going to keep a close eye on things as we move forward. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Trademark inside leg kick there by Shevchenko.
Good jab there by the champion. Good jab.
Shevchenko gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Oh, how good is she with her kicks as she goes to the inside of that leg there?
She's good.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Lands a big elbow there. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking. And oh! Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now.
Oh, nice kick. Beautiful job by the champion. She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Rips the body there. O'Neal's thigh on the outer part really starting to show signs of bruising here. She has absorbed a lot of leg kicks here tonight. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Just over 3 minutes to go now. So what's the saying? Live to fight another day, because she goes right and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Watch, the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. You see the action there from the referee. It'll be a TKO doctor stoppage. The fans are disappointing, so is the athlete, but that cut's enormous.
I agree. I agree with the stoppage.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And, of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko.